Hello, my name is Arturo Garcia, and this is a 3D edible model of a neuron that has mostly candy. These red things are dentries. This white thing is a cell body. The yellow gum is nucleus. This green thing is myelin. This purple thing is an axon. All of this is direction that the electron impulse flows, and this blue thing is an axon terminal. The dendrites are these red gummies. The dendrites receive signals from other neuron cells. It tells what other cells what to do. The cell body. The cell body is this white paper right here. The cell body contains the cell nucleus. It also keeps everything together. The nucleus. We use gum for this piece. The nucleus contains the genetic material of the neural cell. So it contains the DNA of the cell. Axon. Axon is this purple line. Axon conducts electrical impulses along the neuron cell. This is the main part of the body. Myelin sheath is these green gummies. Myelin sheath insulates the axon to help protect the neuron cell and speed up transmission of electrical impulses. So this holds everything together. Axon terminal. Axon terminal are these blue gummies. Axon terminal transmits electrical and chemical signals to other neuron cell and affects cells. What organelles are especially important? The cell body is one of the main organelles that are important because if the cell body gets damaged, the cell starts breaking down. It cannot regenerate nor be fixed. What organelles are specifically important? The cell body is one of the main organelles that are important because if the cell body gets damaged, the cell starts breaking down. It cannot regenerate nor be fixed. Now I'm gonna talk about a one-page summary in my own words, talking about the description of the cell, the function, the key organelles and why they matter, and the citations for at least 2 sources. Description of the cell. Neurons are a tiny cell in our body that helps send messages to the brain and the body. Neurons control everything that we do, like for example, moving, thinking, feeling, and breathing. Without neurons, we will not be able to do anything. Functions of the neurons. Neurons communicate by using synapses, tiny gaps between them. What neurons do to send a message, it releases a neuron transmitter that crosses the gap and tells what the neuron next to it what to do. The process goes fast and helps the body respond to everything from touching something with a warm or cold temperature to making you to a smile or a frown. Key organelles and why they matter. Neurons are important because they control the body. If neurons get damaged, it can lead to a lot of problems like memory loss or a difficult time to move. Scientists study neurons to treat diseases like Alzheimer's. Neurons help doctors improve treatments for the brain injuries. I used 2 citations. I used Simply Physiology and Geeks for Geeks. The Simply Physiology explained neuron structures, functions, and types, including how neurons transmit signals using synapses and neuron transmitter. Geeks for Geeks is an article that talks about how neurons transmit electrical impulses through the body. Now I'm going to talk about what happens when a neuron fails. Neurons are tiny messengers in our brain and nervous system that help send signals everywhere in our body. They help us by moving muscles, remembering, thinking, but if the neurons gets damaged, bad things can happen. Which parts gets damaged? If an axon of a neuron gets messed up, signals won't be able to travel right. It's kind of like when the power goes out. If there is no power, we can't use any electronics. What happens to the body? When neurons don't work, the body struggles to do some simple things. If motor neurons fail, the muscle might stop working, so it would be hard to move around and breathe. If the sensory neurons die, the body might not be able to feel pain or the temperature. And the brain can cause problems with speaking, moving, or thinking. Can the body fix it? The neurons are different from the other cells. Neurons are hard to heal. Sometimes the body can fix the axons if it isn't badly damaged, but neurons are hard to heal at the brain. Scientists use stem cells to heal neurons. Now I'm going to talk about a neuron repair plan using nanobots. How it works. They travel through your bloodstream to reach neurons that needs fixing. Once they get there, they fix the cells or help grow new ones. When there is nothing to fix, they break down or leave the body safely. Problems. The body tries to fight off the nanobots. Making them is really complicated to make. Why use nanobots? Nanobots can help treat diseases like Alzheimer's. They might even fix spinal cord injuries so people can move again. Now I'm going to talk about how challenging this was. The challenging part about the neuron model was that there is 3 different types on the body. Things that I learned. I learned that the motor neuron is the most important one out of the 3 of them because we like to move around. If I were able to redo this, I would like to change the model.